Okay, here we are to do the assignment. This is the page that we find the assignment on, and our assignment is St. Lucie Report. And the assignment says, answer the questions about St. Lucie by reading the internet link provided. Write a one-page academic paper about St. Lucie, including all of the information that you got by filling out Mrs. Lammer's form. Now the question becomes, what does this mean? Well, if we look down here, we see that there is a link to a website. That is the link. That is the link that is spoken of in the first sentence here. We also see that there is a Saint Report. This is the paper provided by Mrs. Lammers, the form that allows you to fill in the blanks and find out information about St. Lucie. And then I also have an example document, is how to write this academic paper for a third grader. So let's start at the beginning. If we open up this link, we will see a lot of information about St. Lucie. First, I'm going to open up this report so you can see what this looks like. Okay, we have it open. You see it's in view-only mode, meaning you can't write on it. You can't do anything with it, but look at it. And it's got my name means, I was born in the year. So you're supposed to be able to answer all of these questions. And I believe Mrs. Lammers will be supplying a hard copy of this to you at one time or another. So these are some questions, and this is the report if you fill in the blanks. St. Lucie is often seen with the emblem of a blank on a plate, is often holds a blank, which is a symbol of victory over evil. If you can't answer all those things, you can do this report. Now, how do I find out all of these answers? Well, the way I find out these answers is to click back on the tab that is my assignment, and I click on that tab, which opens up something about St. Lucie. You get rid of the prescription here, the subscription.
St. Lucie was born December 13th and is the patroness of blindness. Her birth year and death date are both unknown.
Okay, if we watch the video, we're probably going to be able to answer all the questions. If you don't watch the video, you'll probably be able to find all of the questions answered in the text. So that's how you will get your St. Lucie information. Now I'm going to go ahead and close down this tab now because I don't need it anymore. And we go back to our report tab. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and, first of all, let's look at example document. I create an example document so you know what an academic paper is to look like. So if we click on the example document, we'll open up a tab here that shows the very first thing you have is your name, the teacher's name, what you're doing, the date, the title, centered, and then left aligned for the text of your paper. As you can see, I just did a cut and paste on Mrs. Lammers' stuff, and I end up with a bunch of blanks in here, and you can fill in the blanks. So that's start. Let's show you how your student would do it. Let me close this tab down. We'll leave that tab open because we might want to come back and check on it. We've got our Saint Report open. We've got our tab open with our example. And let's go on back to the assignment. So to open the assignment, we say open. Okay. Here is my work, your work. It's not done. Files you add or create can be viewed or edited by your teacher. Okay, so what we are going to do is create a file. So we're going to Okay, create a Google Doc. Okay, there's our Google Doc. St. Lucie Report by Joe Spartan. There's nothing in it right now, so let's go ahead and open it up. And we have a blank paper. And this is the first one that we can edit. All right, as for an academic paper, all we are asking is that the font be set to Times New Roman, it be set to 12 point, that the line spacing is set to double spaced. Pretty straightforward. On the first line goes your name. Hit enter. On the second line goes your teacher. Enter. On the third line, what we're doing. And on the fourth line is the date. Now, the actual date layout is varying based upon who we're giving it to, but let me give you this one, and this is probably the one you'll use forever and ever again. Today is 22-November-2015. We spell out November. We hit enter again, and now it's time for the title of our paper. And it's going to just be called simply St. Lucie. Now it's in the same font and size as everything else, but we want it centered. So for it to go centered, we have to come up here and we center align. We hit return or enter, and we don't want our paper center aligned, so we're going to left align the paper. We're going to tab, and we're going to say, now we're going to write our paper. So only thing I'm going to say is, now you should write your paper. After you finish a sentence, you put the sentence ending mark in, whether it be a period or a question mark, and then it's space, and you start with another capital. This is the second sentence. And again, period, space. If you notice, the text will wrap around by itself. Space. Okay. I just wrote something down there just so you can see that you never hit enter to change lines, that the word processor will set the double space up for you and will keep you square. So if you're going to help your children do this, I hope this helps you. And if you are the student watching, I know this will help you. So let's get at it.